And here we are. We're having to play the game again. Thankfully, I was obviously pretty pissed off yesterday because it's just such an uncool thing to happen. But, thankfully, Res 3 is such a fast and easy game to get through that it's not really that big of an issue. Still very annoying, nonetheless. So I have everything unlocked for the game. I have the little expansion that like nets you all the unlockables and stuff like that that you can like spend money on. Uh, I didn't like re-download my save file or anything like that because I just don't really need to. I already have the platinum for this game, which I'll show you right now. But yeah, I already have all the trophies, so there's nothing for us to work towards. I don't have a unibrow. That's what I said. I said it was pretty spot on, except for the unibrow. Oh, misread. Never mind. We good then. Yeah, that was literally something I saw on my For You page on YouTube, and I thought it was really funny because the resemblance was very like uncanny.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
I don't like that it's uncanny.
He was knocked unconscious
Citywide emergency has been declared.
I wouldn't either, especially not with what he was getting in trouble for.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Hold on for a second, guys. Ah shit, my audio's not playing back to me. I'll have to fix that in a second. But that was Big Boy Nemi being transported there. I'm just really glad that this game is so short. So it's not like I lost a whole lot of progress with the audio being really funky. Alright, so I'm just gonna double check and fix the audio real quick. Don't want any repeats of what's happened so far. I'm in a good mood today. I've been doing really good. I want it to stay that way. Just waiting until I can see on screen that it's working fine. There. All better. I'm able to hear the game now. I feel that with streaming, worst thing is getting ticked off midstream. I mean, thankfully, I was only like 20 or 30 minutes into the stream, and someone pointed it out. The stream I had before, though, there was just like only 15 minutes of audio until I switched over to like the audio on my controller. And then I just had like 3 hours afterwards of just like only my mic audio and then no in-game audio. So that was pretty rough. So that was like 4 hours of this game's content just down the drain. And all my funny jokes too. Rough, I hate audio problems because sometimes OBS decides to reset inputs. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Was
3 more days, then I can kiss
my
you.
inputs got reset, and then I noticed that my audio was like, because I have it feed back, like coming back into my headset so I can hear the game and still play at the same time. But it was on like a 4 to 5 second delay, which really sucked. Jill's report. It's already been 2 months since the mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't processed exactly as I hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. Those infected by the virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crow, which have eaten infected carrion. And due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulty sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. Like a test tube baby. Investigation notes. Pharmaceutical company, industrial leader, and market share focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company, also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arclay Mountain Research Facility. Predicted the mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership. Large donations to Mayor Warren's office and effectively controls the city. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their windows 24/7. Are they Irons Men? Umbrellas? I don't know, and there's no real difference anyways. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy, and I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know, as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving at night. 5 days. Wish me luck. Message from colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey Hotshot, how you holding up? I can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything's been happening so fast. STARS was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon. I figured you want to take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. P.S. How to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. You know, let's check out this Mega Meat Supreme. All I see is, what appears to be pepperoni and, like, I don't know, like, chives or jalapenos. Which, you know, that's not too far off what I get. I normally get something on the lines of, like, hamburger and, like, banana peppers. I fucking love banana peppers on pizza. Take a drink, because all that reading does a number on my throat. Streaming is like when the teacher asks you to read out in front of the class, but you have to do it for 6 hours. I got a baby palate when it comes to pizza. Pretty much only do with pepperoni. There's nothing bad with a basic pepperoni.
Who could that be?
Pizza has a lot of, like, versatility. There's so much shit you can do with pizza.
Hello?
The restaurant that I work
Is that
at,
you?
we also have a pizza place
What are you
under our
talking
belt.
about?
And one of our special pizzas right now was,
Let me grab my...
it was, like, pepperoni, like, apple, maple bacon, and stuff like that. It wasn't too bad. I'm not really, like, a fruit on pizza guy. I don't like Hawaiian pizza at all. But even all of it, it was pretty tasty.
What the hell is that thing?
And the only reason I get hamburger and banana peppers is because my fiance is allergic to pork. So we don't eat pork, period, in our house. No way. The streets are empty and there's one dude hanging. I mean, I guess to be fair, the street does look pretty trashed. But from what I remember from living in New York, this seems kind of average. That's a joke, by the way. I actually love living in New York. I think when people think of New York, they only think of New York City, which admittedly is kind of ass. I can't imagine having a food allergy. I love eating stuff way too much. Yeah, she used to be able to eat pork, like, perfectly fine. Once she got pregnant and, like, had my daughter, for some reason she just, like, developed a reaction to pork. Same with dandelions too. She can, like, she can touch dandelions, she can smell them, but she's allergic to, like, digesting them. Which, you know, typically is not a big deal to most people. I mean, who's eating dandelions? But a lot of her, like, teas and stuff that she drinks has dandelion root in it.
Jill? Over here!
Brad!
Oh, it's hey, Brad.
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around.
You know, he kind of looks like a Brad.
The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
this all happened so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids. Hey! Hey, wait! Down here!
Disaster.
Damn it!
Mars Carless Off Duty. Bad Luck Game. And Air Combat 1942. Wait, isn't that an actual game though?
This logo. I should have known.
This is the container that Nemesis came out of. For people that don't know.
Dreaming. How could this be the people being infected?
I know on my first playthrough, I like walked right past it. Didn't even notice that.
Here they come!
Aw, come on, Brad. Stop flexing on the zombies, damn it.
So many.
It's really still my favorite scene in this game when he just throws the fucking sign at a zombie. It reminds me of a Dead Rising, where you can just use anything as a weapon.
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
What is Brad act surprised that they're all right there? I guess to be fair, Brad's never saw a zombie until this game.
Sorry.
Got a blast.
Parking garage. Got it. Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only safe place isn't here!
It's like Stan Lee. I was gonna say without the mustache, but he does have a mustache.
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Missy?
Yeah, right. You're just trying to steal my Marvel
Would you
comics.
please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
Sir, this is your last chance. No one else is coming for you.
I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death than here to be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone.
Okay. Alright, so I got my Glock. A 15-shot 9mm handgun known for its compact size. Made from an extremely durable resin, it is used by armed forces worldwide. And just a normal survival knife. You know, if this guy is trapped inside of a booth, how did he even get infected?
Shit!
Shit is right. got bit and maybe tried to hide in there, is my guess. That's a good point. I just feel like that's a terrible spot to, like, try to hide out.
Sorry. Come on. Start, damn it. It's my turn, bitch.
Honestly, I wonder what would have happened if I just let him walk towards me. Why does he walk so slow after you? Bro is really taking his time.
Hey! Fuckface!
When you're playing against a killer that respects pallets.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
You'll notice that a lot in this game too, where like Nemesis has the perfect opportunity to kill Jill like multiple times,
think we're in the
and then he
clear.
just doesn't do it.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here, where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
Like he just doesn't feel like a killing machine. It just seems like he's kind of sadistic.
Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Oh, I wanted to see if there's like any secrets out here. I was gonna say, I've never actually bothered just going back out before.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasures Service.
Oh, hello, Carlos.
BCS for short.
We have no idea if Nemesis is a
Kidding
man.
me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about?
I know
You
in the
don't have to
Nemesis
trust me,
movie,
But I'm going to shelter.
the like second
Come
Resident
in.
Evil movie.
Come on. It's this way.
In the first movie, they have, I think her name is Alice, like the red-haired girl. She finally meets up with that guy, and then they get captured by Umbrella. I know in the second movie, they turn the guy into Nemesis. And then, like, the whole plot is basically, like, her getting revenge on Umbrella, and then trying to take him down.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
God, I love the Resident Evil series, but video game movies fucking suck so bad.
You didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS platoon leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated.
Also,
Most of
something
the
I've
100,000
never really
civilians
noticed until
wind up dead,
playing
or
through this series
correction,
again.
undead.
Why is all the like Umbrella guys Russian?
My platoon has suffered serious
Mikhail,
losses.
Nikolai,
Just
like Carlos
keeping
is
them
the only
alive
one that's
is
not
what I can
Russian.
manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing.
I mean, I guess
all
there's
we
Tyrell,
can.
but he doesn't really
If
play a
we
big
can
part.
Get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Supercop. Here you go. You can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
I'm still super mad they never added the mercenaries mode into this game.
We need to get you geared up.
I would have loved to play as
We'll find supplies there.
Mikhail or Nikolai. UBCS Ammo Crafting Guide. On the battlefield, if you run out of ammo, your gun's about as useful as a wet fart. Want to stay alive out there? Then get these basic formulas into your skull. Generic gunpowders make handgun ammo, gunpowder in high grade is shotguns, and in 2 high grades is magnums. Once you're stocked up, get out there and join the party. Let's give those dead motherfuckers something to eat. Just make sure you don't become dessert. Tabloid front page. In the gray of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disabled, looked like a vagrant, was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The responding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body, and she had been disemboweled, suggesting she had been eating. The third known incident of its kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comments have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patient Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August might not be settling for just the cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer's Memorial, asked the tough questions, and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach roil. Turn the page for the next scoop. I'm getting a little bit better about being a little bit more efficient of reading on stream.
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. Mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power.
Because really, like, I don't have a problem with public speaking, or I guess streaming
Copy that.
and
Let's
reading
do
in
this
general.
fast.
I guess I shouldn't say public speaking. But I was going to imply that I've always been fine giving, like, presentations and stuff like that at school. I've never had any issue like that. It's just that it's school, and unless it was a subject that, like, I actually gave a shit about, that was it. I just didn't care. So even though I have all the, like, additional items and stuff in the game, I'm not going to be using them because I just want it to be a casual, just fun playthrough for us to just see the story. So I'm not going to use the coins or like the manual. There's also a couple of cheats where it just gives me the lockpick and bolt cutters up front. And then obviously like all the infinite ammo weapons and stuff like that we're not going to use. I want it to basically just be a generic playthrough. Except for the packs that I just grabbed. I will grab inventory packs. UBCS Herb Field Manual. There's no place in the UBCS for pipsqueaks to crawl back to base every single time they get scratched up. You want somebody to kiss your boo-boo, go someplace else. Here in the big leagues, we mix our own meds, so get these recipes memorized. 2 green herbs, high potency mixture. Green and a red, maximum or 3 greens. First aid spray, can't make these yourselves, grab them if you see them. That should do it. Now let's get this done and then go grab a beer. Hoorah.
We're survivors. We've got to get that train moving.